Terry, with West End Power, we are doing our community educational civic series, and we are here with Miss Scales, candidate running for magistrate, and unfortunately, she's having some technical difficulties, and so we are going to be patient because, it's, of course, how everyone is always patient with us. President Davis and I of NAACP, they're always patient with us. And so we're going to ask you to please be patient with us. And if we cannot get Ms. Scales back today, please get ready for 5 o'clock. We do have candidate Patrick Sweeney running for Court of Common Pleas, and he will be on at 5. So again, we truly apologize. We're going to see if we can get Ms. Scales video working. But while we have the president of the new chapter of NAACP Pittsburgh, well, I shouldn't say new, huh? Let's ask him a question or two. So, Mr. Davis, for anyone who don't know you, while Ms. Scales try to work with her technical difficulties, what's your name? Who are you? Where you come from? And what made you jump into the fight to become president of NAACP?
Well, thank you, Miss Terry. By now I'm a little seasoned into the position. Going 3 months strong. But no, I'm born here in Pittsburgh, but I grew up in the South in Montgomery, Alabama, where I learned a whole lot of injustices can occur. And I joined my local NAACP to help out. I was the interim treasurer for a year and a half. Got our unit back into compliance at the national organization, and have picked some phenomenal people to help in the leadership positions now that I'm president, including yourself, Ms. Terry. There's a lot of injustice out in America, and I've always been one to find solutions. And we are on a course of not only rebuilding, but bringing our unit back up to how it was under, Alma Fox, Tim Stevens, where the branch thrived and could advocate on behalf of those who needed help. And if you look outside America today, people need help.
Yeah.
Things that are going on. If you look down in Florida, they're taking away our rights. They're taking away diversity out of education, stripping rights that have been advocated for many years. People have died and bled for these rights. We're at a turning point in our country, and I'm just here to stay in the fight, and I'm here to help out.
Thank you for that. Now, I want to, before we jump off, because we wasn't planning on questions for our new elected president of the NAACP Pittsburgh chapter. Do you want to touch base on what's happening here in Pittsburgh in the new chapter with Dina Stanley, or do you want to wait for another day with that? And I'm only asking because of the questions that were brought onto Twitter to the Pittsburgh chapter.
Yes. So I'm going to reserve my comments for my chair, Dina Stanley. In relations to what's going on, I do believe that you're hinting to what's going on at Pitt. I have a personal conflict of interest in regards to that matter because I work for the university. Okay. So I will not make a public statement in what's going on. Okay. But the position of the branch will be made publicly through our chair, Dina Stanley, at a later date.
And that's that making a statement on the stance on some guests coming to Pitt, that's targeting the LGBTQ plus or the trans community or something like, or that community or how it, whomever is being targeted. And again, you're not going to comment on it, and we have to respect that. So what we're going to do is we see that Ms. Scales jumped off, ladies and gentlemen. Again, she was having some technical difficulties, and we're going to ask, just like you always give us patience, please give us some patience and tune in at 5 o'clock for candidate Patrick Sweeney running for Court of Common Pleas. Until then, talk to you later.